Hello, Namaskar, and welcome back to my channel Physio Trends. This is me, Physio Prem Shah, and this video is going to be about career guidance. And this is very special video if you want to go to UAE to work as a physiotherapist, because here with me is Dr. Subhash Srivastav, who is experienced in giving HAAD as well as DHA examinations for the licensed working as a physiotherapist in all around UAE. So I am going to talk everything about physiotherapy practice in UAE and all the informations I will. So let's begin with this interview. First, welcome to Dr. Subhash on Physio Trends.
It's pleasure, sir, to inviting me regarding the career and guidance of the UAE. So I am going to explain each and every single procedures to work in the Dubai or any other Emirates. Okay, so let's begin with the whatever further questions you are having regarding UAE. So I'll be able to answer all that.
Thank you so much, sir. So I'll just first want to know, sir, that first you please tell all of us that what motivated you that you want to work as a physiotherapist in UAE, and how you started your procedure to work in UAE.
Yeah, sir. Actually, when for the UAE procedures, we need to just first make our mind set up, like where you exactly want to work. And for the UAE setups, they have like influenced by the European countries and more modern equipments with the modern ethical treatments. So that time I thought I will just give a try to the UAE for my best experience over there. Then I started my procedures, and for the procedures you required, that time I was the MPT and I have joined Dr. MB Sethi College, so I was working as a lecturer over there. So for the UAE procedures you required the documents criteria. So I am going to tell you one single documents, all the documents which is listed for the procedures. Okay. So for the UAE procedures for DHA or even HAD, you need to prepare for the documents. So first is your passport, front and back side passport with photos, and for all your marks card, first year BPT, second year BPT. That's required for all the professions, not only for physiotherapies, even all professions. Then you have to give your internship completion certificate. Then if you are going to apply after your graduate, so you need to minimum 2 years experience for that. Okay, so because if you are having 2 years experience, then you are eligible to write the DHA or EMOA or HAD. Okay, so after the internship completions, and there is one thing mandatory, you have to do the BLS, basic life support. Okay, so that is a one day program, so 3 hours, so you can get the BLS certificate, and that is valid for 2 years and which has been recognized by American Heart Associations. Okay, so after that your experience certificate, it's needed, like where you are working in the concerned hospitals or concerned clinics. Okay, so after that you need to just consult to the consultancy, or you can apply through yourself. So you need to just, for the document verifications, you need to, and you will get the call for either your document is a genuine or not. So for that procedures we'll call it data flow. Okay, so for data flow you need to give the all these documents, because data flow is the thing that will give you the credentials, like you are eligible, your documents are genuine. Okay, and that data flow report, once you will get, it will be valid for 5 years. Okay, so after this data flow, it's required minimum like 1200 AED or 1500 AED, because I have since like 2016 and 17 I am talking about, so it may be varies. But one more thing, if like you are doing your data flow for your BPT as well as MPT, bachelor as well as masters, so you have to give 400 more dirham for both. Okay, so once the data flow report will come, it will minimum expected date is a 25 days to 40 days. So once you are getting that data flow report, okay, then you are going to fill the application forms. Okay, so that will be just one day work finished. Then you after 1 week there will be a call will be there, or you can get mail like for your center. Okay, so you can select center for your basic cities where you are staying. For different states, different centers will be there. For example, in Karnataka you can select the center in the Bangalore. Okay, that is in Whitefield Prestige apartment or Prestige that building. Okay, so that time you can appear for exam for your convenience date. Okay, so exam one basic things, exam pattern is changed. Earlier it was like 70 questions for 2 hours. Now questions is more like 100 questions. Question pattern has been changed entirely. So, and there is no negative marking. And questions, I am going to talk about the questions, what questions they will generally ask is for the physiotherapy. So there is nothing very vast or nothing very low, so that will be like basic questions. Entire your BPT, what you have studied for biomechanics and your exercise therapy, electrotherapy, cardio, PT ortho, so overall neuro, so overall combined questions they will ask. That will be a basic questions. But one thing is that if you are not clear with your basics, because the options will be very similar, so there is a point of getting wrong.
Right.
So that all students have to focus on the basic first before. And for the hard examination, hard is quietly tough than DHA and MOA. Okay, MOH is and DHA is easy, but hard is tough because there is a questions patterns will be like how you are going for a competitive exam. There will be some like level is a little bit higher. Okay, so for the hard examinations, if you are applying job for Abu Dhabi, okay, so they will be accept hard Health Authority of Abu Dhabi. Rest other this one they will prefer for DHA. If you are want to work in the Dubai, so DHA, and other Emirates, Sharjah, Fujairah, Ras Al Khaimah, they will accept MOH. Okay, so now I will tell after the exams, once you have entered in the examination center, okay, so then you will come out, so the result will become within a week. Okay, so you will get the message and email both. So after the result you will get the eligibility certificate. Okay, so that after getting the eligibility certificate means your work is done. Okay, you have cleared the exams, now you are able to practice in the UAE. Okay, so that eligibility certificate, there is a one note will be there that won't be considered as your license. Okay, so once you are enrolled in the any hospitals, like different groups of the hospitals, many are there, Esther, Medior, okay, Med Clinics. So once you are enrolling there, so you will get the proper license, okay, along with the Emirate ID. Okay,
so sir, for that any other extra thing we have to do to acquire this license?
No sir, once just you need to after getting the eligibility, so you will start applying. So there is a eligibility number. For example, if you have given the DHA exams, so there will be a DHA / which year you have given and what is your reference number. So you can mention in your resumes or biodata, so you can apply. So they will accept telephonic interview, then they will issue one visa for you, working visa. Okay, so after the working visa, that visa will be stamped. Okay, then you can get this one. But before that also you have cleared everything, so for that one attestations will be there, okay, on your degree certificate. So either if you are going on the BPT degree or MPT degree, so back side of the degree there will be attestations for MHRD, okay, Ministry of the Resource and Development. So there will be the attestation. So either you can get for in the Mysore, either you can go to Delhi and do that work, either you can go to the agent, they will do. So you have to pay some extra amount like 1000 rupees. Okay, so actually attestation it required only 100 rupees or 200 rupees. So if you want for your convenience, you want to give to the agent, so you can give. So that is a procedures. So that attestations you have to show there. Okay, so there will be the UAE's emblem will be there, notary emblem will be there, okay, and this MHRD, this one will be there, emblem.
So students, what sir is telling about the MHRD, that one template I will put in this video so that you can have an idea that how exactly that registration, that attestation has to be done. And sir, you spoke about that we require 2 years of experience if you are applying after BPT.
Yes.
So what after MPT? Do we require any experience after MPT also?
Yes, after MPT, so somewhere you will come to know there is a 1 year experience required or 2 year experience required. But for my this knowledge, I have inquired some places like 1 year experience is enough. But now DHAs has been changed, so 2 year experience required even after MPT. So some places they will be accepting for this 1 year also, but that's why before that data flow will be there. So in that your criteria will be known. But 2 years if you are experienced, so that will be means you will can go and work for anywhere.
Okay. So students, as sir is telling, minimum 2 years experience if you are having, you are always good to go. You don't have to worry about it at all. And yes sir, one more question we all have is like how much expense it will be there for all the procedures you have to, like approximate expense for applying for license exam, not and then whether it is MOH, DHA or HAD, or also for all this attestation process, documentation work of the data flow, what will be the total expense around and how much time it will take to do all these things?
So, sir, if you are talking regarding the expense, so it will be costing around 50 to 65,000. Okay, so everything regarding your applications form, data flow, even your BLS, okay, including the attestations. So it will be your lump sum amount will be your 60 to 70,000. Okay.
So this is the normal expense that you will have to do. And sir, how much time it will take for all this process?
So it will take near about 45 days to 2 months, sir.
Okay. And sir, how much time a person should take to prepare for the examination?
So it depends. As I mentioned before, it requires only basic level. So based on the exam, what you are selecting, either if you are selecting for HAD or you are selecting for the MOH or DHA. So this requires 10 days for MOH and DHA. If you are genuine students and you have clear all the basic concepts, so that much is enough time. But if you are preparing for a HAD, then I will recommend, okay, 1 month you should be prepared through the ground level, okay, all your curriculum.
So any particular books are there for preparing for these exams, or we can prepare from the all the basics books what we have referred in the BPT or MPT time?
Yes, sir. Like there is no any particular book for that, but different if students are going through the consultancies, so they have like different sets of the questions, like 600, 500 questions. That is a basic MCQ. Okay, MCQ questions, so they used to give, and there is a like Prometric questions bank. Okay, so they will be generally, so my opinion is that rather than buying or giving money to the consultancies, you can prepare by yourself, having a you can get all the MCQs books. Physiotherapy Secrets MCQ book is there, JP Publications, so you can read from that.
Okay, so that's a genuine advice from sir that rather than spending more on the consultancies, you can prepare all these things by yourself, and definitely can go through the examinations and work as a physiotherapist in Dubai. Now we have reached we have cleared one level, that we have cleared the examinations, done all the procedure. So now what should be the next step? Whether we should find a job from India itself, or we should go over there and find a job, and what will be the normal expenses of staying there? And okay, first you just please answer that whether we should take job from India or we should go there and start looking for the job.
Yes, definitely. Like two options will be there after you clear the DHA. So you will be thinking, I should apply from here or I should go there. So definitely if you are applying from here, chances will be like little less, but it's not, it doesn't mean you won't get a job. But like my experience, if you are going there and applying job, so it will be like 3 times, probability will be a 3 times, like how you are sitting and applying over here, and you are going directly there and applying. Sometimes they will call you for an interview, so you will be physically present over there, so that will make a different opinion for in front of them, interviewers and yours. Okay, so it matters a lot. So but I'm not saying you have to go there for a jobs, and if you have good recommendations and good skills, so you can go. They will call for a telephonic interviews. Okay, so you can select, you can get selected, and you can, they will ask the dates, or like how how much time you require to come over here, like how many months should I prepare the letter. So that and all the basic things, either it can be done via telephonic interview, and if you are going there and applying, if you have money, so you can go, because in compared, if you are talking about the expense, so it is a quite higher in the Dubai. So generally, if you have, like, students might be having a doubt ki, like what will be the expenses in Dubai or UAE. So definitely for a stay, if you are comparing from the here, because here is a INR, there will be a dirham, so it will be 19, 1 dirham is equal to 19 rupees. So the Dubai living standard is a quite higher.
Okay.
So for stay, if you are going there, suppose you have reached Dubai, so for stay, like 1 day stay in a hotel, it will take 200 dirhams. 100 will be the minimum, and there will be options like bed sharing and this one, but I am sure you don't prefer that. So if you are going to hotel, it will be minimum 200 dirham per day.
Okay, so that makes sense that okay, you have two options. You can either start looking for the jobs from India itself, or you can go and directly in Dubai or wherever you are looking for a job, directly you can go there and start looking for the job. But for going there and looking for the job, expenses will be little higher, as sir has said. So sir, my next question for all the student and from all the student is that, sir, what will be the normal interview questions that students should expect who are willing to work in UAE?
Yeah, okay, sir. Before that, one more thing I wanted to say, like there are some recruiting companies or recruiting agencies. Through them also you can enroll. Like they have like consultancies, ki will give you a job. So you might not go to Dubai over there. From India, your work will be done. So that will be, yeah. And
So sir, how much like normally they will charge for that process?
so there will be like 500 dirhams. Will be like it will 500 or 400 dirhams. So they will take their money from the company only, like who is giving you a job. Okay, you don't have to pay for them.
Okay, that's a very good suggestion and option. Like you just join a consultancy who is ready to give you job in the UAE. So you just pay them some amount so that your other expenses will be saved and you can directly have a job from here itself before going to the UAE. So sir, the next question, as I asked, like what normal interview questions we should expect?
So normally, suppose you have reached in any hospitals or any clinics, so HR, you have to meet the HR. So they will generally ask your normal, like how the interviews. Tell me something about you, your background in the sense is study backgrounds. What is your specializations? And give some description about it, and what will be your salary expectations. So these questions, when they will ask you about the salary expectations, you have to be very particular. You don't say I 8,000 5,000. You just give a genuine answer, sir, as your hospital or clinic's norms, so will be compatible for that. So basic questions will be all they HR, because HR's job is only to ask you basic things, either how you have come, from where you have come. So they won't ask your professional base questions. So that will be a normal ideology questions, like normal interviews. How they will be asking, how, tell me something about yourself. If I am giving you job, how much will be fit? What will be your best to give? How we will benefit from your job. Okay, so that and all you have to give, means that time you have to just advertise yourself, like marketing. How is there, you are selling some product, just give the good opinion about you, just marketize yourself.
Okay. Alright, so I think that will give you a very good idea before applying for any interview in UAE or anywhere else, because sir is telling about the basic thing that will be there. Even if you are applying at any companies in India also, this kind of questions will be there.
So once if you are selected interview, they will call for a second round. So after this first round you have clear, second round will be your professional interviews. Okay, so I am going to give a clear cut, because even I have attended 7-8 interviews. Okay, and like from my experience point of view, I am telling. So once you will reach the second level interviews, they will call their HODs or orthopedics doctor. So based on the hospitals, which hospital you are going, for example, Aster, Medior. So there are the reputed hospitals in the UAE. So they will HOD orthopedicians will come. If in his absence, physiotherapy HOD will come. So they will ask if you are, for examples, if you are in specialized in the musculoskeletal and sports physiotherapy. So they will be asking about the sports injuries, any all the test. For example, there are the common questions they have asked about the ACL. Okay, which I have means all the hospitals they about in ACLs types of grafts, like what are the generally types of the graft they used, okay, PTB graft, and what will be the rehabilitation protocols. So they will be asking regarding the ortho. Okay, so ortho hospitals just you have concerns, so about the shoulder, knee joint, hip joints, okay, and some of the special tests you should remember. Okay, so that will be basic this.
Okay. So whatever your specialty is there for which you are applying for the job, those questions also will be asked in second round. And sir, what should be salary expectation, like if you are applying as a fresher with just entering UAE, what should be salary expectation from our side, and what will be the expenses, so that we can calculate how much amount of money you will save working over there?
So salary, if you are talking about salary, so it will be like based on the hospital. If you are working, they will be starting salary will be 5,000 AED to 7,000 AED. Okay, initial. So in that options they will be given. If you are working in the hospitals, so they will give the accommodation for you. Okay, so in that there will be minimal charges they will be cut, so your expense will be saved. But if you are preferring outside, so expenses will be more, because UAE is there. UAE is such a country you will feel like spending money. Okay, and there are a lot of the option to spend money also. It's not like you will go outside means you have easily you will spend. So talking about the salaries, as your contract period, starting contract period, they will give you for 2 years. Okay, sir. So after the 2 years, they will be increasing your salary, basic 500 dirhams, 200 dirhams, based on your professions and based on your reviews. Because there is one more thing important, because when you are treating in the hospitals, the patients will give you the reviews about you. So considering that reviews also they have, they are going to do the increment. So normally salary will be like 5 to 6 basic salary over there, between 5 to 7 also in some hospitals.
And sir, how much you will be able to save in a month?
So monthly saving means if you have all the expenses, you can save at least 4,000 AED. If you are nearly Indian currency 80,000.
Oh, that's very impressive. So if you work in UAE as a physiotherapist, every month you can save 80,000. But as sir said, controlling your expenses. If you are going outside and doing more expenses, then that amount can vary depending on yourself. Okay. So sir, now also we want to know that how is the work experience, like what is the work environment over there, working in UAE in different with Indian clinics or hospitals. If we compare, how will be the change in environment?
So changes, if you are talking about, there is a like common protocols. When the patients will come, you have to assess. Okay, after the assessing, there will be a separate bay for a patients. Then you have to like which condition wise ortho conditions, so you have to take in ortho bay. Okay, and different compartments will be there, so you can assess them. And there is a uses of modern technologies. Okay, all the like what ESWD, IFT, and this one, there is entirely different. They are using mostly German companies. Okay, so you initially you will feel means difficult, but once if you will train, it is a matter of 1 week or 2 yours, you will get used to it. So there is nothing, but there is a systematic protocols, like after the patients get treated also, when he is fine completely, then other peoples will be there. They will call and assess you have any problem, or you are completely fine. So there will be a follow-up option. So like treatment, assessment, treatment plan, follow-up, like what we are teaching to the students in the here, right, in the general forms, theory, our theory, so they are applying over there.
Okay, so all the theory things what you are studying about the practical approach with patient, everything they will be following in a system in compared to Indian physiotherapy practice. But although we have started practicing it in India also, but obviously they have started from the very first, so that they are in the advanced level, as sir is saying. So sir, any other information that maybe I am missing from asking you, and you can share it with all the students and viewers about working in UAE as a physiotherapist?
So yeah, if any students is having any plans for go UAE and work over there, settle over there, so I'm not telling it's a very good idea, but be prepare yourself ki just you are going, because anywhere you will work there will be a minimum duration of 2 years, so you can't leave and come in between. Means you can come in your holidays, but you can't this one. So 2 years will be a contract period, and it will be very good time if you are having a decent hospitals, decent clinics, so you can work over there. Okay, so Dubai, if you are working in the Dubai, so just you have to consider Dubai is among all the Emirates, it will be very popular, and all the good enjoying environment will be there. So yeah, it will be a good options if you are selected for a job.
Okay, so students, this is it about the informations on physiotherapy, working as a physiotherapist in UAE. If you still have more questions about the same topic, do let me know in the comment section. I will forward it to the sir, and also I'll mention sir's information in the description, so that whenever you want to contact him directly, you can contact him via his Facebook or Instagram page. So once again, thank you so much for being here. Do like and subscribe to my channel for more such videos like this, and also you can give me a suggestion if you want to know same things about other countries as well.